welcome to another episode of Gaming on the Dark Side with your host, Darth Shigong. And this is going to be our event grinding video for this week's event, Freya Reskilled. Let's see if it's worth it. Alright guys, there she is, Freya, one of the original OG Titans. I remember years ago, this Titan was such a pain in the butt to beat with all her resists and everything. That was before the current meta, right? That kind of made her useless. But now, man, speaking from experience, she's no joke. All right, everyone. So this event starts on Thursday, October 8th. It's going to go all the way through Monday, October 12th. It's going to give us about 94 hours to grind this out, which is plenty of time. When you see the calculations I'm going to run a little bit later on, anyone can grind this event. All right, guys. So I'm going to go through this really fast because this video is not about the skills for Freya. It's about the cost in money, portal stones and gems, and time. And we're going to be going into that because we're talking to the grinders, how long it's going to take to grind this event. But I do need to point this out real fast. I have had the pleasure of fighting Freya, and this skill right here, it makes those spearmen really sticky. And I'm not too sure if they're going to fix it, but she was dropping 14 Omega spearmen, not just the 5. So I'm not too sure they're going to change that. If they do, but if they don't, she's going to be beastly. Now, here we have the relics that'll be in this event. There's 5 4-star ones. Got your kite shield, armored boots, spearhead, tonic of strength, and this brand new one, this Freya's Gurjam. I'm not even going to try to pronounce it. Do. You're also going to get Tanza here. She's a 4-star poison paladin. She's a classic paladin and all that. Definitely going to be some prestige food. I don't really see anyone using her for much. Real quickly, guys, we can see the Milestone Rewards here. It's a 19,000 soul event. Also got the Alliance Rewards here. Now, real quickly, guys, since we're talking about cost, I want to point this out. The 4,000 gems in the top 250. Now, if you guys are grinding this event out, and if you can find a team that's going to be around here, this is going to maximize your bang for your buck because you're going to get yourself an extra $10 in value. Now, 4,000 gems I like since I'm a grinder because gems equal portal stones, and portal stones let me grind even more for other events, which helps me save money. So this is like I said, guys, if you're gonna be grinding, try to find a team doing this. 4,000 gems is gonna go a long way. It'll go a lot further than an extra Tanza and maybe even an extra Freya for some of you guys. Unless you're competing, then the extra Freya is worth it. Alright guys, so now we're starting to get to the meat of this thing. We're looking at the actual value of the event. Now, in order for me to calculate the value, I look at things that I can translate into gems, which translates into a dollar value. So we've got 3,000 gems, 425 portal stones, and 4 event relics. And that's how you guys can see the calculations I got over there. The other things I like to call intangibles. That's going to be your 4-star relics, including the unique relic this time, the 2 4-star titans, and the 525 gems. I said they're intangible because they really have no cash value per se, but they have play value. And for every player, that's going to be different. And you really need to calculate that into the investment you're making. Is it worth it or is it not? I can't say if it is. That's going to be up to you. Now, as it stands, this event has a value of $33.81. So let's see how that stacks up to the cost of the event. Now, real quickly, guys, before I can go into the cost of the event, we got to make sure that we know what our boosts are going to be. So we're going to be using the Scarlet Candle this time for some Iron Souls. That makes me think that we can probably use Minotaur's Bounty so you guys can use a physical infiltrator and get a 1.2 boost on those guys, since there's no other infiltrator other than Zababa that works on that in Stormtor. Those are lightning guys. So the top boost titans are Freya and Zababa at 1.4, and everything else falls down from there. Now, with that in mind, we can look at the actual cost of this event. Now, I got my chart here. You guys can always stop and look at it. Now, if you guys have any questions on how I come up with these numbers, just write in the comments below, and I'll be more than happy to kind of show you how I get my calculations to get this stuff busted out. But anyways, you're looking at anywhere from 1,800 battles with a 1.0 boost Titan, all the way down to about 1,262 battles if you have a 1.4 boost Titan. Now, that's going to translate from anywhere from 22 and a half, 23 hours of grinding, all the way down to about 16 hours of grinding. So there's a good little difference there. You're going to save some time with that 1.4 boost Titan. All right, guys. Now, when we look at the gem packs, like I said, the more you buy in bulk, the easier it is to save money and to bring down the cost of the event, so the value is better for you. I calculated out the number of gems for us with the gem packs, and any leftover gems past what we needed to get our soul count, I added that into the value of the event because you will be left with those, and that technically is more value. Now, this event, guys, overall from 1.0 all the way to 1.4 is pretty much worth it. I mean, you can say like, oh, I don't know about Freya, but this Freya is pretty good, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I fought against her with my Zvava, and she's tough. So, I mean, at the very bottom at 1.0, this event is gonna cost you about $9. All right, so that's why I said it's like a maybe on if it's worth it to you if you don't feel like spending $9. Everything after that, though, guys, you're talking like a couple bucks in cost, and then once you hit 1.4, though, you actually have a profit of $4. So that means you're getting more value in the event than the money you're actually spending. And like I said, that's not counting the intangibles, everybody. So if you want to calculate the intangibles in there, then this thing obviously changes. And I personally think that this event is worth it no matter where you're grinding from. So if you're a brand new player or you're a end game player and you like to grind and all that stuff, then this event is perfect. So, is it worth it? And some final thoughts here. I feel personally that this event is definitely worth it if you are someone that doesn't mind grinding events. I like to grind them out. It helps me to prolong the amount of money that I invest in the game rather than throwing it into a bunch of relics. I know some people like to do the relics because it goes by quickly and you get it done fast. But like I said, I mean, I just read a book or watch TV while I'm hitting some of my PP lands and all that stuff and auto attack, get all my souls in, get what I need so that I can play the rest of the week with my new Titans. So I personally feel this thing is worth it all the way through. With the intangibles, even at 1.0, it's more than worth it. Especially like I said, guys, that Freya, I think she's gonna be a sleeper hit on a lot of defenses, whether you put her in your garrison or you put her on a land. Those spearmen are sticky and all that. She drops pretty quick, but the spearmen were annoying. And if they do let her keep those 14 Omegas, like I've been running into on all that, so they don't change that, then yeah, dude, she's gonna be definitely annoying to fight, and she will time out battles or at least prolong them enough that people are gonna be like, maybe I'll skip this one and go for someone I can take out quicker. Alright guys, that's this week's video talking about the Freya event and if it's worth it. I'm doing my best to get these videos as close to 5 minutes as possible. This one's about 8.5 minutes, so I'm getting closer every time. And I promise, guys, I want to try and get these to be quick and fast. Anyways, please, if you guys can take a second to like and subscribe. If you subscribe, you'll be able to be notified when my new video comes out. I have a cool video coming up soon about the new meta and what to expect moving forward in the game. So make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, hit the bell icon so you guys get notified when I send out this new video. You don't want to miss it. I'll catch you guys in the game. This is Dar Shigong, Gaming on the Dark Side, and I'm out.